pleased to get the win. We talked our group about how difficult it is to win on the road in this league, and you have to really come with a great deal of focus and a great deal of discipline, a great deal of effort. And I thought we did all three of those things tonight. In particular, in the first half defensively, I thought that was one of our better stretches that we've had all year, to be able to be locked in and understanding of our assignments and what they were trying to do. So I'm pleased. Anytime you can get an ACC road win, it's a big deal. And, we certainly feel good about the result.
Questions, first row?
Coach, you just 19-2 in the second quarter. I mean, that was your ball game right there.
I thought they just got into a rhythm. So much in basketball you hear about teams getting into a rhythm offensively, and I thought we got into a great rhythm defensively in that second quarter. We're locked in. I think we forced a few shot clock violations. We forced some turnovers. We just made them take tough shots, and then limited them to one. I thought that was we really imposed our will, on them in that second quarter.
One quick follow-up to that. I counted 8 of those 19 either putbacks or follows. Just talk about the play underneath. I mean, is that something, an emphasis in practice or something, that getting it offensive glass like that?
We definitely put an emphasis on the glass. We feel like, in particular, every game, but really on the road, you have to get extra opportunities. Teams just, in general, in our sport, don't shoot as well on the road as they do at home, which means there's more opportunities to get second chances. So I think Jaden had 6 of them tonight. She really led the way for our offensive attack on the glass.
And on the other side of the 19-2 second quarter, there was the 15-20 third quarter. What did you see? Did you see something that kind of changed after halftime, or was it the team wasn't able to get in a rhythm, or what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, I think you have to credit Boston College in that third quarter. They came out with a lot more urgency and just beat us to 50-50 balls and willed their way back into the game a little bit with their attack on the offensive glass. And then we got into the bonus, or they got into the bonus early in that quarter. And then we made some not great decisions, fouling and putting them to the line. That's kind of how that quarter went. Listen, in this league, to think you're going to win all 4 quarters all the time is not going to happen. So I did think we settled and refocused and, had a little bit better energy in that fourth.
Eden Rossi, Hoops HQ. Obviously, Toby went down. Do you have any update on what happened? And then when she was in there, she did really well. And you guys had 30 bench points. What did you think about her and the rest of the kids coming up?
Yeah, I don't have an update on Fournier. I haven't talked to her yet, but I'll get with our people here later. But yeah, she's definitely a force for us out there. She's productive. She can score. She can finish, and I thought she was doing well and feeling her way out. I mean, this is her first ACC road game of her career, and so every player on our team remembers when they were a freshman and being put in these challenging situations. But our bench all year has continued to put up great numbers and be a group that when we sub, there's no let up. And I think that really helps complete our team and makes us a team that can be dangerous because we can have double-figure scorers coming from anywhere.
How effective the bench was. The starters still did get a lion's share of the minutes today. Can you speak to what made that lineup so particularly effective?
Yes. Well, I mean, our rotation was thrown off a little bit. Luch picked up 2 fouls in that first half, so I had to sit her for that long stretch. I thought Cable was terrific, kind of an unsung hero for us in this game in that first half coming in. And then obviously Toby with the I don't know if I call it an injury, but with her having to leave the game late. I thought that impacted some of those minutes. We maybe would have played people a little bit longer, but our starters have the ability to play long stretches, and they've all had games this year where they've had to play 30-plus minutes. So I'm never worried, that if I have to extend them to 30 or 35 minutes, they're all capable to do that.
And obviously the biggest break in between games of the season here. What were some growth priorities that you and the coaching staff identified over break, maybe after the last game before break, and how did you see them implemented today?
Well, we've continued to prioritize our defense and just having micro growths in that area. I think it's hard to think that you'll just all of a sudden jump. It's a process over time, and we're integrating new pieces, and we have players in new positions. So we've worked a lot on getting better one-on-one defensively. We've worked a lot on our help side defensively. I think we took 3 charges tonight. That's something that we've emphasized of being in the right position and creating a turnover by taking a charge. And then offensively, just cleaning up our details of our plays, from screening angle to timing to where the pass should go. All of those things are what we took the time in December to try and clean up.
Ash, you got 14 points, 14 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, seems to have found your rhythm tonight. 5 players in double figures overall. Just talk about the team's balance, which y'all saw out there tonight.
Yes. It was more than, it was 5 people?
In double figures.
Oh,
yeah.
wow. It was a team effort for sure. Coach has been harping on us about competing for long stretches of time. So, I feel like we went out there and tried to do just that and just really just attack the game with that mentality. Like she said, we're 2 down right now as far as ACC competition. So we just have to continue to keep this pace up and continue to keep this mindset within every game that we come into.
During that big run, you guys had 19-2. Just what were you seeing from your perspective on the court that you guys?
Our defense, for sure. And like I said, the competitiveness and having that pride of just, going out there and, just getting as many stops as possible because in the long run, that will turn into points for us. So, yeah, just the competitiveness.